Morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to 1490th day of continuous and uninterrupted Zoom session of IFPH. Let us start today's program with a silent prayer for 1 minute. Thank you and welcome back. Today we have with us three guests. In fact, it's a discussion on the scope of homeopathy for the disease of humans, animals, and plants. As a part of the 1500 days of IFPH seminar, we are conducting all these programs. So our guests are one is Dr. Surdit Singh Markar, veterinarian, former Joint Director, Animal Husbandry, Punjab. Veterinary homeopathy missionary, integrating holistic practice with the latest advancement of artificial intelligence, digital health and imaging, internationally acclaimed consultant researcher. The second person is none other than Dr. Amir Nasser Malik, Chief Physician, Malik Homeopathy Heritage Clinic, Ambassador Health and Humanity, IRAW UK. The third person, another research fellow, Dr. Prakash Rao, is BA, PG Rehabilitation, MD, PhD Homeopathy, Homeopathic Research Scientist, former Research Officer, CCRH. So on behalf of IFPH, I am welcoming all these three honorable guests. We have only 1 hour, and I think 15 minutes for each persons can be taken, then can have a discussion. Welcome you all. First, I think we can start with Dr. Surdit Singh Markar. Is it joined or not?
Not joined, so we can go ahead with Dr. Amir Malik first.
Yes, our dear Amir Malik doctor is always ready to talk on any subject. Dr. Amir Malik, please proceed.
Yes. Hello, sir. Namaskaram. Greetings to all our honorable doctors and lovers and members and creator of IFPH. Grand congratulations to IFPH 1500 days non-stop webinar. It's a great achievement for the IFPH. It's a worldwide achievement in the time of pandemic when the world is destroyed that IFPH has created by the honorable honors of the IFPH and the creators who have this idea, which was a super idea which hit the world, joined 65 countries on one platform. First of all, I have congratulate to all of our seniors and members and juniors and students. A lot of prayers for you, a lot of prayers of success for you and for the success of homeopathy in the world. Now, today the discussion is about the scope. I have to say, the last hope on earth, the future science regarding the humans, regarding the animals, regarding the plants is only homeopathy. Because our founder, our father of homeopathy, Dr. Frederick Samuel Hahnemann, was also the Western doctor. He have done a lot of work for humanity. I still believe the age of our honorable founder, Guru, is very less. If he survived more, if God gave him more life, he will work on also the molecular medicines and show the world, especially the Westerns, what the homeopathic science can do for humans and humanity. What the miraculous healing homeopathic science have. It is never a pseudoscience. This is the Western who want to screw us on a side that homeopathy is a system of medicine. It cannot treat the chronic diseases. It is the system which deal with the organic science, with the inorganic science, with the applied science, with the analytical science, with the radioactive isotope science, and especially very important chapter of homeopathic. What are our medicines? What is their mode of action? Where it stands in the world? What is the theory of potencies? When to give 30x, when to give 30, when to give 6, when to give cm, when to give 10m. This is the thing which have to be explained scientifically, that our medicines are prepared on the base of nuclear fission theory of the molecules. That's why, what is the definition of cm potency? What is the definition of mother tincture? What is the definition of 200 potency? Now there is a question if for autistic children, that what potency have been given of calcarea fast. So when we have to regenerate the nerves, when we have to regenerate something in the body, we should follow the 30 expertencies. But when we have to give the big change in the body, What is the theory of molecular fusion? Minimum number of molecules, maximum reaction, maximum number of molecules, minimum reaction. If we understand the nuclear fusion theory, this is the homeopathic medicines are prepared on this theory. The future science is homeopathy. Why the scope is so wide? Because the Western didn't know still that how our potencies work, how they prepared. What is the importance of alcohol? Why only alcohol homeopaths are using always? Why this idea comes to our honorable guru that vehicle, the carrier should be in alcohol. This is a science which explain the x-axis, z-axis, and y-axis. If you want to convert the energy in the transition process, that you have to carry the super molecule in the body to hit the trigger the DNA, the matrix of human. What you have to do, what the source of energy you will need it is alcohol, because there in the whole world, if there is no volatile liquids, just like the petrol, just like our alcohol, the energy cannot be transmitted to another form of energy. And this is why which system, this should be added in our syllabus of homeopathic medicine system, that our medicine hit which system in the body, the system of the molecules of stereochemistry and optical chemistry, the rotations, the process of synthesis, where our medicines trigger the our system and metabolism. In the allopathic, the medicines are in the form of, you can say, crude form: 200 mg, 100 mg, 50 mg, 500 mg, 1000 mg. They are dependent on the size of the tablet. Means if they want to give you the higher potency, they will go for the 1000 gram of antibiotic. But what in homeopathic, what is the comparison? If we have to say, we have to give higher potency, it doesn't mean we have to say cm. We have to see this, that what is the system requirement, what is the requirement according to the disease of the patient. As in autism, when we want to create the nerves, this is a very big thing, that carrier fast in 30x, it have the ability of regeneration. This is the ability our medicines have. Then we have to give 30x. Okay. When you have to give, there is a mental symptoms. There is a history of fits and catalepsy or either epilepsy. Either it's hidden or in front of the patient. Whatever it is, the type of catalepsy or epilepsy can be treated with the highest potency, CM. Immediate control, SOS control. In pandemic, homeopathic work worldwide. In worldwide, they recover the dengue patients, the monkeypox, melandrinium, our one of medicine, prepared by the fats of the horse. That medicine have a great ability to control the monkeypox. Whenever the pandemic comes or epidemic comes, homeopathic play a worldwide role, that the patients don't have to pause the dying process of vaccination. And one conflict which I have to clear, that the concept of vaccination, the concept of vaccination is this, that which virus or bacteria can cause the disease, it can kill the disease. The same theory, cure as the homeopaths have. So when the Western medicine told us that you are pseudoscience, my question to these Western doctors, if our science is pseudo, so what is vaccination? And if you believe in vaccination, then you are totally agree with the theory of homeopathic medicine system. Because our theory is same, our founder have found the same thing, that the element, that the bacteria, that the virus, that the zoonotic diseases, which can cause disease, it can heal disease. As naja is our medicine, but in general it's a venom of snake. So what is that process? That synthesis process, which change the hidden property of the molecule, which have the ability to cure. This is where we have to take stand worldwide, that who we should submit some our research work, that our medicine is work as same as the vaccination, but we little bit we move forward, we go to the self titration. We increase the potencies in 10M, in cm, and this is our big achievement. So optical chemistry, stereochemistry, vaccinations, and homeopathic medicines. We have to explain scientifically worldwide that please come to us. This is the safest system. But we have aggravation, but we have red box and black box medicines, but we have king and queens. What are they and what their function when we should not go to the lowest potency in black box? What is that black box? What is that red box? That is silicea, that is Hapercel in low potency. They are the warned medicines that don't use them in low potency. I am the follower of Honorable Dr. Kashi Ram, Honorable Dr. Dolat Singh. So why they said this? Because that can occur. These things should be mentioned in our syllabus in our R&D department, that how the molecule synthesis and you can cure the patient. The cure theory depends on the function of our medicine. What is that? Our system work on optical chemistry of the bonds. Simple as that. A big chapter of optical chemistry should be added in our syllabus in R&D department, so the students and the doctors can understand when they have to give cm, when they have to give 30x, and the repetition of dose. There is no proper rule and regulations when we have to repeat the dose. What is the SOS doses in emergency in SOS pandemic? I am the first doctor in my country who gave the pandemic medicine, dengue virus medicine, to government of Punjab in 8 November 2008. The detail of my medicine. We don't need detail. This is very important because homeopathic pharmacopoeia was proved on humans, not on rats and guinea pigs. Just our direct act 2. The government said to me, we have to go for the detail. I said, you don't need it because our pharmacopoeia had been proven on humans, not on the rats or guinea pigs. So why you are going for the detail? They said, no, this is our criteria. We have to use this. Otherwise, we cannot prove your medicine. My medicine name is dengue hemorrhagic fever 505. After the detail shows that in 12 hours, my medicine increases 5 to 10,000 platelets in just 12 hours. And what is dengue virus? It's a tropical disease. All diseases in the world which exist in the tropical disease. More than 80 to 90% diseases are tropical disease, and the remaining are NTDs, non-tropical disease. Homeopathic is dealing with the tropical diseases. Whenever the pandemic comes, homeopathic is dealing with the tropical diseases. Dengue is a tropical disease. Mother country is Africa. And how it comes? After the Second World War, it was spread by the spies of Hitler. They used the mosquitoes, the warrior mosquito in the world, dengue virus, dengue mosquito. So that is only homeopathy which gives you incredible results in overnight. In the Western, there is no medicine for the dengue virus which can overcome in just overnight increases the platelets. They use and they separate the colloidal solution of blood. Then it means the bifurcation of the blood. Then they 1 pack of platelets for 70,000 rupees. They inject 2 or 3 packs of platelets. It's a very expensive process. But government is not converting to our blessing science, the homeopathy. They are not using that because few doses of phosphorus and the venom of Crotalus, the snake Crotalus, incredibly increases the platelets. Incredibly. Just in 2 days, 75,000 to 1 lakh. Just imagine what the incredible science we have. So if we discuss about the homeopathy is the future science. It is also working on the same basis on the animals and plants. Unfortunately, experience. We've seen the incredible results of our medicine on the animals, on the pets, on the plants, and it's a big achievement because the way we prepared our medicine carries no side effect, but the aggravation is there because some people said, "Oh, it means your medicine have no results if they have no reactions." We said we are the future science. We overcome the side effects which you can't. The Western can't overcome this thing, but we can. Why? We have to thankful to our Guru, Honorable Dr. Frederick Samuel Hahnemann. The whole blessing in the world is by due to him. So my words and my praise are for our Honorable Guru for that great work in the homeopathy. And I request to all my doctors and those new students, newcomers, please understand the worth of homeopathy. Don't be disappointed by the people who argument have a negative comments on the homeopathy. Homeopathic is a very good treatment, very blissful treatment. It's a future science and the last hope on earth. Why? Because homeopathic medicines, after working on the stereochemistry of the bonds, it is working on the mRNA, RNA, and messenger RNA and every genes of the body. The genetic engineers have to go through for the genetic code through the genetic engineering, but we have the universal key of the genes. Any gene movement cannot be functioned without universal solvent. And what is that? That is nitric acid. We have the enzyme key of the genes. And genetic engineers don't have the nitric acid, the universal solvent. If they get know about what we are dealing with the advanced science in the world, they will get crazy and mad. This is why they propagate about homeopathic negative, because they don't know this, the depthness of our medicine. This is not a simple science. This is not just alcohol. It's a very biggest science in the world, and we are crushing and suffering by the negative mafia, and they are dealing because why? Merck Abbott using metformin for the diabetes patients since 180 years. What research they have? We have more research products, but we should increase our pharmaceuticals, you can say agents and sale agents in the world, which go to all clinics and guide the local person, the layman, the human, the layman who don't know about what is Western, what is homeopathy, what is herbal. After homeopathy, if any
Malik, we have the
yes,
time limitation. 15 minutes is off.
okay, I will just wrap it, sir. I have to just say a word of thanks to our honorable seniors who give this platform to us for working in world together, 65 countries on one platform. So God bless you, IFPH. Our prayers are with you. God bless our seniors, and with a lot of love and praise. Namaskaram.
Yes,
And
thank you,
greetings.
Dr. Amir Malik. As I already mentioned, he's a real genius, can talk virtually on every subject under the sun. Congratulations, Dr. Amir Malik. Now it's turn for Honorable Dr. Surjit Singh Markar. Sir, please. Yes, sir. Please proceed, sir. Please unmute, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, dear friends. Should I share my screen?
Yes, of course. Yes, sir.
So, dear friends, thanks, dear IFPH, our seniors, Dr. M.K. Sani sir, and all others, our seniors. Thanks for giving me this platform. And today, as our previous speaker is saying, this is a medicine of future. So homeopathy is always a medicine of future. So we are applying in veterinary sciences. How we are applying? So today I discussed with you some of the slides. So these are some behavior and stress related issues. So in animals, when we treat them, and we have so many issues of anxiety and stress, and a lot of things are there. So homeopathy is the only one, you can say, only one system in the world which caters these problems like anxiety and aggression in animals. Otherwise, there is no treatment in a conventional system of medicine for anxiety. Only these diazepams and other groups are there, but they don't work sometimes. But homeopathy works wonders. So, so how this works? Anxiety and aggression are the significant behavior issues in animals that can stem from various factors such as fear, trauma, environmental stressors, or health-related problems. Homeopathy offers a holistic approach to treating these conditions by addressing the underlying emotional and physical states of the animal, focusing on individual temperament, behavior. Hello, it is okay?
Yes, sir, please.
Okay, sir. Okay, okay. So there was some sound now. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the only homeopathy medicines which are focusing on individualistic temperament, behavior, and the temperaments of the animals. Okay. So that's why it is very beautifully classified. So homeopathy remedies aims to balance the mental and emotional states, providing relief from anxiety, fear, and aggression without the side effects commonly associated with sedatives or tranquilizers. So this is the beauty of the homeopathy. It has no side effects, as if we give them sedatives and tranquilizers, especially in birds, many of them die due to these side effects because birds are very, very sensitive. So homeopathy works wonders in birds, exotic birds, in wild animals, in dog and cats, in sheep and goat, in all type of living organisms. So this is the beauty of the homeopathy. We are trying this homeopathy in fishes also, small ornamental fishes also. We are trying in ornamental this tortoises also. We are trying on every living organism. We have tried this one, and we are getting best and best results. So remedies are selected based on the detailed observation of the animal's behavior, the triggers for anxiety and aggression, and any accompanying physical symptoms. So what we do over here, the common homeopathic remedies which are very, very useful. Number one is aconite, ideal for animals with sudden intense anxiety or fear, particularly after a traumatic experience or exposure to loud noises, thunderstorms, fireworks. So nowadays, dear friends, as we are approaching this Diwali, so there will be a lot of crackers in our in total area. So there we have explained so many medicines which are works wonders. One of them is phosphorus. If there is a total noise and our dog and pet is suffering from those noises, the medicine is phosphorus. Okay. So sometimes there is some problems from the noises of the thunders also. So if the thunders are approaching, we have cured so many type of animals. When our animals will come to know when this thunder is approaching. If the thunder is approaching, the medicine is rhododendron, and during the thunder, the medicine is phosphorus. And if there is a problem with our animal during, before, during, and after, the medicine is medorinum. So we are the followers of Dr. Our great guru from Allahabad, Dr. I will come to the name. So these are the main issues which we are catering with the animals. So aconite is ideal for animals with sudden intense anxiety. So if there are any thunderstorms, fireworks, this works wonders. Symptoms are agitation, pacing, rapid heart rate, trembling, and attempts to escape. So animal try to attempt to escape. It will start trembling. It will increase the heart rate, agitation, then this pacing. So these are the symptoms which our animals will develop. And if there is any suddenness, as you know very well, we are all homeopaths. We know very well. Aconite is only for this. This is very, very short-acting medicine. And if there is any sudden change in weather, sudden changes of the noises, sudden thunderstorms, it works wonders. So second medicine over is this one, arsenic alb. So the animals exhibiting restlessness, insecurity, and fear of being left alone. This is very, very common in animals. Fear of being left alone. They often show clingy behavior and are highly sensitive to environmental changes. We have got very, very good results with arsenic alb. Frequent checking of the surroundings, nervousness, and with the gastrointestinal upsets. So whenever there is a problem of the gastrointestinal upsets, always think about arsenic alb. Arsenic alb, as you know very well, it is a very, very restlessness medicine. and animal will take sips of water every time. So this is very, very common use medicine in our animals for this anxiety and behavior, stress behavior. So belladonna again, used for treating sudden outburst of aggression or hyperactivity, often when dilated pupils are there, physical tension is there. Symptoms are explosive behavior, sensitivity to light, and a tendency to bite, lash out unpredictably. So, dear friends, you have seen so many dogs which you bite, they will come suddenly, they will bite you. They will come very, very slowly, and they will not get you know they are going to bite you. They will bite you from the behind. In those cases, if you see their eyes and there this with there is a dilation of the pupil, that is a beautiful observation in the belladonna case. So whenever you observe this dilated pupils, medicine is belladonna. Phosphorus, beneficial for animals that are friendly and affectionate, but becomes anxious or aggressive in new or stressful environments. So dear friends, phosphorus is the most common medicine used in our field practice. Anxiety, trembling, fear of thunderstorms or loud noises, and clinginess with caretakers. So these are the symptoms which you will be observed nowadays during Diwali. So this is upcoming Diwali. So if there's any thunderstorm, so if there's any loud noise from these crackers, you can give this phosphorus dose, 30 potency, and it will work wonders. Okay. Then stramonium for animals with extreme fear-based aggression. Extreme fear-based aggression, note this point, especially those who become violent when concerned or frightened. So the symptom is extreme terror, biting, attacking one scared, dilated pupils, and trembling. So over here, trembling is there in stramonium. So they are attacking when scared. In belladonna case, they will attack from the behind. Over here, the animal will bite you. The dog and especially the dogs will bite you when scared. Otherwise, it will not bite. Recommended for animals displaying irritability, impatience, and sensitivity to overstimulation. So symptoms are aggression when disturbed, growling or snapping over food, and digestive issues related to anxiety. So whenever there is a problems of the nervous system along with the gastrointestinal system or digestive system, you always think about the nux vomica. Okay, so this is very, very good medicine, and it is most common used medicine in animals. Right from I have treated cases of elephants with the nux vomica, only with nux vomica. Okay, so again the dose is same for all the animals. If it is a if you can say if it is a bird, if it is a parrot, if it is a pigeon, if it is a sparrow, that is only the dose is only one pellet of a 20 number size of this tablet of phosphorus, you can say like that. Then we can dissolve in that 5 ml of water or the water bowl, and that can dissolve in 20 ml of the water, and we put this with the syringe on it is this long trunk. In the mouth, we can see we can with the help of the syringe we can put in the mouth. Okay, and we are getting excellent results. So it doesn't mean if it is a sparrow and we are giving only 1 or 2 drops, and if it is a elephant, and we should give in kilograms of the medicine. No, it is not. So this is the law of minimum dose. So this is the beauty of the homeopathy, that every time we are thinking of the every similarity we are taking, we are finding similarium by taking the totality of the symptoms, every time we are taking LACM, that is location, etiology, concomitants, and modalities. And every time we are taking PQRSU symptoms, that is peculiar, queer, rare, uncommon symptoms. Then we find the totality of the symptom. Then we routize the case. Then we can find only the simillimum. And this is the beauty of the homeopathy. When you find the simillimum, the animal recovers fully, because the animals is giving full, you can say, full symptoms. It is not hiding anything. This is the beauty of our bird, this animal. They never hide anything. Whatever they are showing everything to you. So, dear friends, then is the medicine is Lexis, effective for animals that show territorial or jealous driven aggression. Yes, in animals also there is a lot of differences between them due to territorial disputes, jealousy. So whenever there is a territorial disputes and jealousy driven aggression, and it is on the left side, Lexis is the #1 medicine. Those animals often react fiercely when feeling threatened or when their space is invaded. Animals are very, very curious about this. If their space is invaded, they act like anything. They are fully aggressive in that case. So symptoms are suspicion, as you know very well. This Lexis is known for this suspiciousness, aversion to being touched, and biting without warning. Note this point now. Some of our dogs, they bite without warning. So Lexis is the #1 medicine in those cases. There are so many type of dogs in the you can say in the world which have the habit of biting, and some of them biting without warning. Whenever they are biting without warning, Lexis is the best medicine. Then Pulsatilla, suitable for animals that are gentle and affectionate but becomes anxious or emotionally unstable when left alone. So symptoms are weaning, seeking constant attention, submissiveness, and restlessness. So these are the main symptoms which we develop, and we give this Pulsatilla medicine, and the animals are recovered from that emotional stress, or you can say anxiety. And Chamomilla, for animals that exhibit irritability and aggressive behavior, especially when in pain or discomfort. It is often used in teething puppies or animals with physical discomfort leading to irritability. So symptoms are irritability, biting, snapping, and overacting to stimuli. So this is how a homeopathy works wonders in animals in controlling this, you can say, stress and anxiety. So this is a case, anxiety in a dog treated by loud noises. A 5-year-old Labrador retriever exhibited severe anxiety during thunderstorms and fireworks. The dog would hide under furniture, tremble uncontrollably, and refuse to eat or drink during these events. Observation: the dog's anxiety began as soon as the storm approached. Even before the thunder was audible, he would pant heavily, pace, and attempt to hide in small spaces. His usual calm demeanor changed to extreme nervousness, and he refused to be consoled. So treatment based on symptoms on sudden fear and restlessness, we have given Aconite 30 was administered during the storm. The remedy was repeated after 15 minutes during the initial phase of anxiety. So outcome was, after 2 doses, the dog's trembling reduced, and he has more willing to stay in the open with the family. Over several thunderstorm events, his anxiety diminished, and he became more comfortable, eventually only showing mild signs of nervousness during loud noises. Can you proceed with the second case also? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can go ahead with one more case, sir.
Okay, sir. So aggression in a cat after relocation. So this is a 3-year-old male cat becomes aggressive after moving to a new home. Know this point now. It's become aggressive after moving to a new home. The cat previously was gentle, started hissing. Now it started hissing, scratching, and biting the owners when approached. The aggression appeared to be triggered by fear of the new environment. So sometimes our animals never adjust to the new environment, and this is happening regularly with those people who are employees of the state government, or these people are IES people and IPS people. When they go from one state to another state, and when they take these animals with them, and they suffered from these problems, and we are treating those problems very regularly and with wonderful results. So this is the observation. The cat avoided contact, hiding under the furniture and lashing out when someone tried to touch him. He displayed territorial aggression, particularly in the new house, growling when approached. His pupils were often dilated and he exhibited signs of heightened fear. So we have over here, we have given belladonna because the pupils are dilated. So whenever there is the dilation of the pupils, always think about belladonna. So due to the sudden onset of the aggression and the cat's dilated pupils, tension and unpredictable behavior. So the remedy was administered for 3 days. So the outcome was the cat's aggression significantly reduced. By the 3rd day. He became more approachable and the frequency of aggressive outbursts diminished. With time, he adapted to the new environment and he returned to the previous gentle behavior. So this is how our animals work. Now, separation, anxiety in a parrot, I have told you already. So this is how our, this is a case by case wise. Dog cases, cat cases, whether they are horse cases, whether they are lions, whether they are elephants, whatever they may be. Okay, so homeopathy works wonders in all type of animals. So this is the beauty of the homeopathy. So I am very thankful to my dear friends. I have taken so many cases actually. So this is the institute where I'm learning nowadays artificial intelligence in digital health. So these are some of the our LMHI conferences. My vet friends are there. So these are our teachers nowadays also. So this is the last time we are in Istanbul in LMHI conference. This is in our integrated medicine farm in Pune. Then this is my book on veterinary homeopathy. So this is my one of the softwares on the veterinary homeopathy mobile application. So these are some of the AI applications.
Yes,
so, homeopathy for animals. Thank you, dear friends. Thank you, sir. I have taken a lot of time.
no problem, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
We can have another session in the next week itself, if possible, so that you can make a full presentation.
Yeah, most welcome, sir. Anytime. Anytime.
Okay, sir. We will over to Dr. Manoj.
Thank you, Dr. Ramesh, Dr. Marga. Unfortunately, some net problems has forced me to keep out of the program now. Anyway, another important person is none other Dr. Prakash Rao, a total research-minded fellow. Always is in studying all these things and working hard in the PG Jitmar Pondicherry, Dr. there. And welcome, Dr. Prakash Rao. You can have the platform for next 15 minutes. Dr. Prakash Rao, please start.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, I have to share my slides.
Yes, you can. Sure. The screen is visible now. Yes.
Okay, sir. Now visible, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Good evening to everyone. Good evening, Dr. Dhanesh. Sir, from Pakistan, Dr. Amir Nazir Malik Saab. Dr. Surjit Singh, Dr. Dhanesh, Dr. Manoj, thank you very much for inviting me to this session. Now, our topic is scope of homeopathy for the diseases of humans, animals, and plants. Now, the agro-homeopathy has developed, the veterinary homeopathy has also developed. Developed so much that the human beings have been treated from last 150 years and more. Sir, can you hear me, sir?
Sir,
Hello?
yes, sir, we can hear. We can hear you, sir.
Okay, okay.
Please proceed.
So the awareness about alternate systems of medicines has increased among the convention physicians. Now, the research in agro-homeopathy, the research in veterinary homeopathy, the research in homeopathy for human beings. What happened is, if we take the history of homeopathy, we are backlog compared to with allopathic system of medicine in research for human beings in homeopathy. But as far as the veterinary system of medicine is concerned, there is a scope of research for veterinary doctors and veterinary practicing homeopathic physicians. And even in agro-homeopathy, there is a scope of plant research so much that we can study the molecular changes in animals, in tissues, in cells, and the pathological changes in vivo and in vitro studies. See, most of the cases that veterinary homeopathy or agro-homeopathy, though it has developed, here also the physicians are doing the same mistake what has been done in home from last 150 years by the homeopaths, that not giving priority to research. So whenever we won't give priority to research, technologically we will be backward and we will be called as alternate systems, and we will be called that there won't be any emergency medicine, or we will be branded that it will work slow, or where it works we do not know, and there is no evidence for the medicines. So not to do such mistakes, I request particularly the veterinary homeopaths to take up veterinary research and animal provings of homeopathic medicines on animals, which is very easy. Now, we are in backlog, though we are trying our level best to test the homeopathy over molecular levels and genetic levels, the research being not allowed because the technological support, the manpower, and the infrastructure that we needed is not being given by the modern technologies, because their research has reached to transplantation and genetics and genetic engineer and DNA modification, which is the other name of individualized system of homeopathic medicine. They have reached, I have taken in my previous sessions, I explained you various times, the individualized medicine, the genetic medicine, the crisp medicine, the holistic approach of the allopathic system of medicine. These all have been gathered from the homeopathic concepts, and each homeopathic concept, individualization, totality of the patient, holistic approach, case taking, particularly the case taking. Today I had attended one webinar over the amenorrhea. The amenorrhea, being a gynecologist, he advised, not she, he advised the case taking is most important in amenorrhea. Having been given all the classification of amenorrhea according to modern gynecology, he told that case taking is most important, and case taking in very detailed will be taken in homeopathic model. So if you take the homeopathic model of case taking, there we need not do any diagnostic investigations. We can go directly for the medicine. So such a higher concepts they have now, because now in veterinary homeopathy also you have to carry out the fundamental research, then going for prescription. Because when it is working on agro homeopathy and veterinary homeopathy, so it definitely works on human beings. But if we compare with human beings and with agro or veterinary homeopathy, the concepts that have been applied for human beings in our homeopathic organon of medicine need not be applied to veterinary medicine. See, we have to take a case, how we are taking a pediatrics case. In the same fashion, for veterinary homeopathy, it is only our observation, but no animal will tell that I have fever, that's why I came to you. Everything its owner has to tell. So despite of all these lacuna, the homeopathy is working wonderfully. So this has to be observed. In the same fashion, particularly with agro-homeopathy, particularly with paddy and horticulture, with flowers, particularly with rose flowers and fruits, botanical gardens, where the mango fruits are fruits, the lemon fruits, where they will get the small black spots over the fruit, particularly mangoes and these lemon fruits. So they will ask us, they are conducting research. We have 2 research projects on goat and on hen and on poultry. Then we have another agriculture agro-homeopathic project on paddy as well as one mango trees. So to remove that, we have a spray of what? An antiviral effect of Tuja. Tuja diluted 6 potency, 1:100 dilution, and spraying over the mango tree will prevent the black spots over the mangoes as well as on lemon fruit. So now the agro-homeopathy has so developed that in the areas of Ooty Hills, they are taking up apple growth, and for the apple tree, they are spraying homeopathic medicine in consultation with us. So this is the development. But we want to do the molecular structure, how it is affecting, whether it is affecting like water or with Tuja supplemented with this. So we are using placebo double-blind controlled method over the mango trees to prevent the black spots of the medicine.
Sir,
And
1 minute. Your slides are not moving, sir.
the slides, yes, sir. I'm moving. What happened? See, why I am showing this slide is now in research, after doing so much of research, because of the infrastructure has not developed in homeopathy, so we are forced, and government is also tempting or giving support to integrated approach. Now, Dr. Singh sir has lastly said that they have an integrated homeopathic medical approach society in Pune, where Dr. Rajkumar Manchanda has did lot of work. We are the backbone and we are the supporters of him. And where the integrated approach is the future development of homeopathy in human beings as well as agro and veterinary homeopathy. So for integrated approach, how it has been accepted, how the government has framed. The integrated approach concept came not from homeopathic doctors, but the National Commission of Medical Sciences has started in India. India is the having highest seat, highest regard, highest popularity and research facilities in homeopathy. Nowhere the research that has been carried out in India is being carried out anywhere, either in Canada or in America. But the South African research is coming up, particularly in Kenya and Ghana. So the awareness about allopathic system or alternate systems, the alternate systems of medicines has been increased among the conventional physicians. What happens in Pondicherry is the conventional physician accepts homeopathy. It is not the homeopathic doctor. See, they accept and they will ask us to practice as if they are certifying us. So we have to we are taking the advantage of that. So a survey by John Hopkins Institute in London has shown that 63% of conventional physicians favored and know about alternate systems of medicines. In that, I will tell you how many of the allopathic doctors are believing with homeopathy. 37 British MD physicians, 20% of German homeopathic physicians. Though the homeopathy has taken its origin in Germany, the Germany has now officially stopped the homeopathic system of medicine. Despite the 20% of German physicians will believe in homeopathy and prescribe homeopathy, 40% of French homeopathic physicians, 40% of Dutch, and 10% of everywhere. See, every American physicians, the 10%, the medicines will be sold on counter, and 10% of American physicians will prescribe homeopathy. Then come in India, every third physician uses alternate system of medicines in one or other form. See, if we go to allopathic doctor, either he will carry natrimur for migraine and amrutanjan also. It is a traditional medicine, or jandu balm. See, that is a Unani system of medicine, Jandubam, Ayurveda system of medicine, Amrutanjan. I have seen, we have taken a survey that how many neurological doctors and how many patients coming to neurological physicians for migraine uses Amrutanjan and Jandubam and Natrimur. So we found that the Amrutanjan took first seat. Then in other countries like Singapore and Malaysia, it is there is one term, Tiger Balm. So you see, 42% of the physicians, patients are using Amrutanjan and Jandu Balm, and 10% of the patients are carrying homeopathic medicines for migraine. And despite that, they are going to a neurologist, and there they are telling about, the neurologist says, you use allopathy, but simultaneously you also take homeopathy, and they know about natrimur, spigelia, bryonia, sanguinaria, and they are well aware that homeopathy is a very good medicine for migraine. So when the government of India is found, it is found that by the number of the articles indexed. So what happened when they asked for articles, we have submitted this. What is the article? When they found the articles increased in every year with mean growth of 2%, 2.1%, shows the interest of awareness among the conventional physicians. The conventional magazines like, see, I will tell you, the New England Journal of Medicine, Lancet, and Annals of Internal Medicine, and Annals of Diabetology, Journal of American Medical Association, WHO Technical Reports, Archives of Internal Medicine, American Journal of Medicine. They use with the impact factor of 22.1. Just you can see the slide. So 17.490. These are the alternate articles that have been published, and this particular table is only for homeopathic articles. So the homeopathic articles, in vitro studies and in vivo studies, particularly on sleep, rheumatoid arthritis, autoimmunology, immunomodulation, and these have been published. These articles have been published in their journals. When they study their journals, they themselves educated themselves, and they stopped criticizing homeopathy. Whenever they talk with researchers, they ask if we have knowledge, if we explain them, they will listen. So allopathy will undergo. Now what happened? The government, now I will come out of the veterinary and the agro homeopathy. I will come with what will be the future, what is the solution for this. See, the agro homeopathy and veterinary homeopathy developing in India is also following the footprints of Dr. Hahnemann. We are following our master's footprint, but we are forgetting to take the fundamental research, though the opportunity in veterinary science is possible. The veterinary people are ready to carry out the fundamental research which was lagging in homeopathic system of medicine. That's why it has been pushed to a corner. But had been the research opportunity given, particularly animal provings, have we been carried out in 1975-70s when the government of India has asked to prove animal provings, to make them scientific study. So the homeopathic doctors don't think otherwise. Our think tank has gone backwards because they don't know what is the infrastructure, and even the technically the allopathic system of medicine or the scientific technology was also not developed. So whom to ask, what to ask, how to develop homeopathy in research methodology was a confused thing. So that has been though government of India has given an opportunity, we haven't utilized it. when we haven't utilized, now we have been kicked by allopathic doctors, and we always will be criticized uneducated allopathic doctors. Uneducated homeopathic allopathic doctors means who had a MBBS qualification, who is a postgraduate, young fellow only will object about homeopathy practice. But all the senior professors welcome that the homeopathy is a scientific system of medicine, and they always ask and they encourage me in JIPMER that you practice your own system of medicine. You come out with your statistics. And the biostatistics, now it has been introduced from last 10 years, now vehemently introduced in homeopathy also. But when they are understanding the modern pharmacology, modern biostatistics, the students are getting that they do not know how to make homeopathy scientifically feasible and acceptable, because no opportunities have been given by any allopathic institute or any veterinary institute. So I request all the veterinary homeopathy to make the integrated medicine. So allopathy internees will undergo training in Ayush systems. What the government of India has proposed is now a draft regulation compulsory rotating internship for MBBS doctors, and especially 2 weeks training should include in the rotational schedule in any of the Indian systems of medicines as an enclave. Now already the All India Institutes of Medical Sciences have started posting in every All India Institute of Medical Sciences one Ayurvedic doctor, one Unani doctor, one homeopathic doctor. See the different, including Tibetan medicine and whatever that is the medicine that has been registered by central councils
Excuse me,
been
sir.
introduced. Sir.
Excuse me, sir. We have time constraints, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Now
sir.
finish it, sir. Another 2 minutes. So 17 postings have already has been done. And in India, most allopathic doctors are having the background of Indian culture. What happened with India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka? We are traditionally trained in our system of medicines. The mind philosophy is entirely different. The culture and tradition never allows us to think in Britishers' ways and modern thinking or technologies. So the culture tradition makes us, so this has to be Western system of medicine never teaches. Now they are also coming to holistic approach, but they are too late, as we are too late in research in homeopathy. So this is one thing. Then why it is epidemiology? It is found that physicians of allopathy belong to category of seniors and senior professionals such as professors, scientists, academicians, scholars, who know the value of traditionals, as they too are Indians and son of the soil. So this son of the soil theory is coming. It is helping the traditional system of medicine. Modern conventional medicines, education study, history of medicine, which understood the value of contribution. See the Rishis, Munis, Sages, and Dhanvantri, Yaksha, Gandharva, Ashwini, Devatas, Siddhars, everybody has contributed, particularly in the golden era of India, where the country was amalgamated. All these countries were in India. So that was the golden era of India. At that time, no disease was present with Ayurveda and Siddha and everything. This has been taken into consideration. Now, why it is clearly understood that separating history and tradition can't be done. Modern biological science that includes the medical science, all the concepts of originated having the footprints of scientific development. Moreover, iatrogenic causes of allopathic medicines. The allopathy is costly. Number one, bureaucratic. Number two is very costliest and became only possible with influences, and drug mafias are also coming in America and in London, everywhere. In India, those rules are not present. Moreover, the side effects of the medicines and high monetary investment. See, it became now the institutionals are became the commercial institutes, and the hospital world helping those have gone. The patient became a customer, and the doctor became a seller. So this is the thing. The reason why the Ayush system has been MBBS, these are to expose, to make MBBS medical graduates to understood all the disease conditions that are being treated by Ayush systems. So this has been already included. The goal of the study is to produce future physician in India to meet medical needs of India by including modern scientific developments of India in old scientific and holistic concepts that already has come. Now it is the part of the integrated approach where we have to take the scientific studies and where we have to do the fundamental research, particularly possible in veterinary and agro-homeopathy. We have two projects that have been carried out and which is being taken on chicken and poultry farm and as well as on goats, particularly on infections in goats. And we are getting successful results. We are carrying out a double-blind placebo-controlled study on animals. See, the case taking, the homeopathy is so convenient when they stress on case taking, and that case taking made easy. And this is the future plans where the integrated system is going to come up officially in India. I am very thankful to my previous speakers, and they have spoke very well about from Malik Saab and Dr. Singh Saab, particularly about the veterinary homeopathy, as well as he was talking about molecular biology, and those molecular biology is being carried out on goats, particularly on infection. We are now taking up a new study, diabetes in dogs, sugar in dogs, because the dogs are pet animals and those pet animals will take the food that we are human beings are taking. Now the percentage of diabetes is also increased among the dogs. Diabetes is one disease and subclinical development of hypothyroidism is second disease. So we are testing at molecular levels. There the double-blind randomized studies are not needed for veterinary homeopathy. So we are taking where the homeopathy at molecular levels on diabetes and thyroid is working. The project will be completed after 8 months and the results will be published after 8 months. Thank you very much. I have taken around 18-20 minutes of time. Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Yes.
Danesh. Thank you, Dr. Manoj. Thank you, my previous speakers, Dr. Malik Saab from Pakistan and Dr. Surjit Singh, sir.
Yes.
Thank you for all distinguished delegates.
Thank you, Dr. Prakash Rao, sir. In fact, we must thank you because you have provided a lot of information that no other person can provide. That is a quality always maintained, sir. But unfortunately, we don't have time. In fact, these programs should be arranged. At least a person should be given at least 45 minutes. But unfortunately, we have 3 persons to talk, and they have to through hurry because this is a special program. That's the reason. And I request Dr. Prakash Rao, sir, you please come again with such brilliant topics and bring to our attention these important aspects. So it's time to conclude the session. May I invite Dr. Tanesh to express a lot of thanks to our honorable guest. Dr. Tanesh, please.
Thank you, Dr. Amir Malik, Dr. Surjit Singh, Dr. Prakash Rao, sir. All the speakers have spoken beautifully on different aspects of the scope of homeopathy for humans, animals, as well as plants. So the purpose of this session was to promote these things among public, that is still people are not aware about all those things, and so we have to take them notice of these things to the public, and that's what IFPH is doing. Anyway, we are very happy to have such a session in our celebration time of 1,500 day here, and all the speakers, and we have arranged 7 sessions every day, and already today it was the 5th day. Eminent personalities from all these aspects participated, and tomorrow we will have a session from the same session continues with the Pakistani Dr. Javed Akhtar, then Dr. Chaddapadhyay from India, and there will be Dr. Beatrice from Germany will be discussing about the same subject. Thank you, the participants, for joining this session also. Thank you all. Good night.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Good
that
Thank you, so nephew.
this edition.
Ram Prakash Shah sahab.
Taking tomorrow. Till then, goodbye. And Dr.
Thank you.
Mariama John to continue.
Thank you, sir. So nephew. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.